Hey there, fellow gamers. Quickly before we start this episode, I'm going to do all the looking around, post-commentary around the Delphinus. I'm going to be looking all around the Delphinus. Anyway, first you see this door, and it's kind of shaking, and you open it up, and whoa, what? We found a person in there. He's just standing there all normally and whatever. Heh, long time no see, Vice. Marco, what are you doing here? I heard that the prince's ship was finished and prepared for departure, so I snuck on board and was planning on escaping Valua in it. Well, I'd heard that the prince was a really nice guy, so I figured he wouldn't kill me for trying to escape. But I never would have thought. Yeah, basically, I don't read all of this text. It's all post-commentary, so I'm sorry if I screw up with some of the text. But yeah, basically, Marco wants to join our crew. He wants to roll with Vice, and he joins us as our first crew member. He's a sailor. So anyway, we're going to take some time to look around the Delphinus. As you see, this was the bridge where you fly the ship, which is very exciting. This is sort of the hallway. You got some stairs. We're going to start by going down the stairs. And right across from the stairs is this very nice wooden door. And it seems like it has nice flooring in here too. Some nice hardwood flooring. And wha-bam, we got a dining hall. One of the things I love about this game is how it brings us up from being in the Little Jack, which is just a rickety old pirate ship. And now you're flying this huge monolith. It's almost like the Titanic sort of thing, right? It's just like a big, beautiful ship, hardwood floors, and most games don't give you something so powerful. Anyway, heading over to the opposite side of where the dining hall was, you can come out this door, and we're on the deck, which is really cool. As we can see, Marco is swabbing the deck. It's quite nice. It's just so cool to be out on this deck compared to the Little Jack. There's just so much more to see. You can even see the cannons off to the left there. Also, Enrique was really sick there. Anyway, this door is across from the bridge, so we came up the stairs. And we have a ladder to climb. Hooray! Don't worry, it's not as bad as the one on Pirate Isle, thankfully. So as we're climbing it, you see that it brings us up to the crow's nest sort of thing, which is where like the lookout would be. As you can see, there's a little thing here that's got emergency supplies. Emergencies can happen even though our ship is so strong. And thanks for the searchlight, we can fly safely, even at night. So, it's really cool what our ship's capable of. And after that, we're going to go talk to Gilder, and he asked you if we're done. We're going to say yes, and then we're going to get a cutscene, and I'm going to do my best to read it. Considering this is all post-commentary, so I got to keep up with the way the text is going. I might miss some stuff, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm leaving. I'm going to head back to meet up with the Claudia. What? I figured this is probably my only chance to escape from Clara. I don't think I'm ready to settle down just yet. Sure you are. You guys make a really cute couple. Hey. Vice, don't even joke about that. Alright. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But seriously, we're all gonna miss you. Thanks. And before I go, I have 3 pieces of advice for you. First, you'll need to get a crew. A crew? Yes, with a ship this size, you'll need a lot of crew members to take care of the specific duties. Get a good watchman, a cook, a gunner. I'm sure there are plenty of skilled sailors out there who will join the fight against Armada. Armada? Valua. Jeez. Run anyone who can help you bring them aboard. The more crew members you have, the better your ship will operate. Second, you'll need a base. You'll need a place to repair your ship, and your crew will need warm beds and warm meals every once in a while. Your father has his own base, right? You said it was Pirate Isle? Well, you'll need your own headquarters as well. What about the deserted island that I found you on? I believe it's called Crescent Isle? That island looks just about right. Why don't you head back there? And most of all, no matter what happens, never give up. I don't know if you've realized it yet, but you've accomplished a lot so far, especially for someone your age. You escaped from the Valuan Colosseum, crossed South Ocean, found to catch treasure, defeated 3 of the admirals of the Armada, took 2 of the Gigas out of commission, and escaped from the Grand Fortress twice. For some reason, everyone seems to follow you, myself included. Actually, it's because no matter what happens, you never give up. Anytime something stands in your way, you never let it stop you. Your crew knows that you will always do everything in your power to protect them. I can tell by the way they look at you. And on this bridge, with this ship, you're going to sail around the world. You'll probably run into things 10 times more dangerous than you've already faced, but no matter what happens, don't give up. If you follow my advice, you'll accomplish things that you've never even dreamed of. Thank you. Oh, Gilder, where are you? Oh no, it's Clara. Sorry, Vice, I can't stay and chat any longer. She'll catch me and it'll all be over. So long, Vice. I hope to see you again someday. I usually just sail around and search for things to do, and it was probably the most fun I've ever had. Thanks for everything, Gilder. I completely misread what he was saying because it went by so fast. But anyway, Clara comes in and... Oh, Vice! Hey, Vice, why did Gilder run off in such a hurry like that? He said that he was, gonna go back to the Claudio. What? Well, I've gotta catch him right away. He's not getting away from me this easily. Or that easily. I don't know. Well, it looks like Gilder is gonna need more luck than me. We finally have our own ship, guys. Can't believe it. I'm flying the captain of my own ship, and the Delphinus is quite a ship. Alright, let's go. Full speed ahead to Crescent Isle. And right before we get into my actual recorded episodes and live action, Enrique joins our party and Gilder leaves. Hey there, fellow gamers. Kevin J Gaming here, giving you some more Skies of Arcadia Legends. In the last part, we escaped Valua thanks to the help of a good pal named, what's his name? Enrique, who's, by the way, also joined our party. That's not the button you use to check the party. X is the button you use. Enrique joined our party, which is why he's here. Can we give him a super move? No, we can't. But we want to give him a super move just so, you know, everyone gets to see a super move. Oh, I would have shown off that fight, but, wow! I would have shown off that fight to show off how Enrique fights, but for now, I want to go to Sailor's Island just so we can heal up and do all that fun stuff. So we're back here in Sailor's Island. It's been a long time since we've been here. First time we came here was on the little Jack right after Drachma picked us up. And we have a whole bunch of discoveries we gotta sell. So, yeah. 4,000 gold for being Gourd of the Round, by the way. We finally get to come back here. We could have done that earlier. We could have done that in Nazrad, but anyway. We want to sell off everything we have just for money. And I am going to tell you all right now that you are going to want a fair bit of money. It's actually quite useful to have a lot of money during these parts of the game. In fact, we might hit the right number. Well, we're really close. 96 to 207. It's quite good, actually. Anyway. Money's very important to collect, so luckily we got a whole bunch from that. Anyway. We can get more from selling off some other things that we have. Let's see what they're selling at the shop first. I'm not sure if the shop's updated what it has yet, but we'll check. Let us see. We'll sell whatever silly things we have first, such as the hunting arc, Grendel wing, which we never ended up using because we forgot to equip it. Gilder's mail we don't need. Can we really sell all of this? Yeah. Wow, we just haven't gone to a store in a long time, haven't we? Well, we'll just sell off everything. Sell off everything. We can upgrade it all later. Like, even if we don't, I find that the items don't matter as much. We want to sell the Soul Crystal and the Unholy Dagger as well. I don't know why I forgot about those. And yeah, and we can also sell off every single bit of the little Jack that we had, as sad as it is. We gotta get rid of all of it, so. We can hold on to the last little few things, but for the most part, we gotta sell off everything that we had. She blows us a little kiss, and it's all cute and whatever. Anyway, because as you see, the Delphinus only has 27, or only has 3,600 health. Something we've been meaning to do for a long time. I've held on to these. 4 captain stripes. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Now its health is all the way up to a nice 44,000, which is quite nice. We could have done that, or I heard from some people that if you do it to the little Jack, it carries over. I didn't know that, so I just did it anyway. It's Vice the Respected. That's the name we got right now. The more you click the right stuff... Oh yeah, they haven't upgraded. Well, we can use the engine cover and the armor deck. So you know what? I'm going to go with 2 engine covers. Just because I want to have increased speed. And have an armored deck. There you go. Increasing our stats. All I really wanted there. Buy a whole bunch of repair kits. Oh, we don't even need repair kits. It'll only heal 4,000 out of our friggin' bajillion health. And bombs don't do enough damage. So, eventually we'll find a store that sells cannons that our ship can actually use. But for now, we can't. Anyway, we want to head up here. Because the Laughing Man on the ground again. And we're going to go over here. We're just doing some basic house cleaning this episode, but you'll see some things that we're really going to be doing. Anyway. Vice the Respected. Yeah, keep saying nice things to me, man. We're going to buy some stuff off of him now. We're going to buy weapons. We can get 2 Ixatakan armors. And those are going to go on Aka and Fina. Those are actually pretty good. Doesn't really help Vice too much, so we're not going to do it. Actually, we're going to buy 2 naval uniforms, actually, and give those to Vice and Aka. Profits Sand. We can get 2 of those. Give them to Aka and Fina. I do like having the magic on them. Moondust gives Will. I'll take... Oh, I don't want to. I'm not sure the difference between Will and magic is. I don't know. I'll give this a Thrillax scale to Vice, because I want Vice to do more damage. We don't need the defense, and then we're getting to old stuff the farther over we go, so... Or, there's only 1 page over. But yeah, so that helps out a lot. He gives us his weird teeth thing, and Mr. Polygons, as we'll refer to him as. But alright, that is taken care of, and I also wanted to come to the inn while I was here. Once it decides to load the inn. There it is. And we're just going to quickly stay at the inn for 1 night. I love this guy's mustache. I'll be stuffed well. May the moons guide you on your journey, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're back. We're health. We're health? We are very sufficiently healthed. I meant to say, like, we're full health. But anyway, this episode so far has just been a lot of house cleaning. But you'll see what we're doing. You'll see what we're doing. We will continue the story this episode. Don't you worry. Because now that we've escaped from Valua with the red and green moon crystals, we can now finally... That is a Valuan ship. We are looking for that ship. We can now start collecting the moon crystals again. But we're not really going to talk about that yet. We got to go to this ship, because we got a whole bunch of moonfish we've picked up throughout different areas that we haven't shown to him yet.
Hi.
Let's see what we get. I'll just cut to all the different items that we get, but as you can see, we pick up an item such as... Gem of Fluidity, which we could have bought, so we didn't really need that one. 50 Sky Sardies, that's obviously very nice. That started acting weird after 2 more. What is happening? What? What? I don't know. He looks different for some reason. I don't know why or how, but it looks like every time he grows, his body changes in other ways, too. Don't worry, you still get something for this. This is all part of doing the moonfish side stuff. Starts changing shape. We also got an Aura of Valor, which is a very powerful item. We also get a counter bracer, that's like another hold item, I believe. A Riselim box, that's really nice. It only breaks after a few uses, but it's really nice to get that, so. Female armor. But anyway, that's all the moonfish we had. We got to see the thing, like, evolve, and that's cool, and whatever. And alright. So I will like to point out right now, while I'm doing all this stuff, certain things that I haven't done on this new file, because if you remember, my whole file got corrupted and whatever. All that kind of stuff I will update eventually. It is going to take a little while, but if there's anything that I missed, I will generally do it off screen, / do it once this ship gets upgraded a little bit, and I'll explain how and when that's going to happen. When it happens, it's actually sort of a spoiler, but don't worry about it. I'm not going to say anything specific, but I'll just say right now that our ship gets upgraded in a very interesting way, and it helps doing cleanup stuff very easy. So we'll save that for later. Anyways, this is our first fight with Enrique, so we're going to do it now, when we all have low health, or, sorry, well, now that we all have full health. We might as well get some more points into our silver weapons. As you see, Enrique wields the ever suave rapier, which is very cool. Also starts off on yellow, because yellow is a very decent spell. Already has Increm, so we don't need to teach him that. He knows Quicka. He actually knows a lot of spells, although it's not great. We're going to set him to silver as well. It's interesting that they gave him the yellow moonstone to start, because it makes sense, right? I mean, he's from Valua, which is underneath the blue moon. Of course, like, That's what they're gonna do. Wow, Fina did a lot of damage. That's new. And we get to see him attack, and he just goes... It's not how you use a rapier. Rapier's supposed to be like a stabbing weapon, but you just sliced with it. But that's fine. That's whatever. I mean, you do what you want, Enrique. You're the prince. But anyway, that's showing off how Enrique fights and how all that works. We gotta head back towards Crescent Isle. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we could be doing right now, but again, cleanup is something I've always done later in the game anyway. There's no real, like, optimization to it. I wouldn't mind having a whole episode where we just clean things up, because there isn't a lot of big things that are gonna get in your way in this game, so I don't mind too much about that. Anyway, as we can see, we're coming up on Crescent Isle, and as you know, we want to make this our base. So let's get there. Come on. No wild encounters. Oh, random encounters. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, and we're here at good old Crescent Isle. It's going to be our new base once we finally get it all set up. Speaking of getting it set up, we're going to hear Vice's theme, which is a very catchy theme, by the way. Vice, this is pretty amazing, huh?
Heya!
Hey, Enrique, how does it feel to be outside the Imperial Palace? Huh? Oh. Everything is so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it before. Looks like someone's a little airsick. Perhaps all this traveling is a little rough for a sheltered prince. Yes, Ager, you are correct. I never realized that sailing could be so rough. But this was my decision, and I can't let a little air sickness slow me down. Enrique, are you gonna be alright? Well, it looks like this is gonna be a long trip for Enrique. Don't worry about Enrique. Once you get used to... can't read that. Yeah, don't worry, Enrique. Once you get used to sailing, you won't get sick as easy. I'm sure you'll be okay. Hey, look. Hey, it took you guys long enough to get here. What?
Hey, it's good to meet you. You're Vice, right?
Gilda told us that you needed a crew. We're here to report for duty. I'm Brabham. If anything's broke, I can fix it. I'm the greatest engineer that ever lived. That's a nice looking ship if you want. I could get it running smoother than ever. Crank it up a few notches. Give it more power.
Ba-ba-bam! I'm Ismail. You want someone built? I build it. You don't want it? You want someone built? I build it anyway. I'll build some buildings for you. You're gonna need a base, right?
Sure, thank you.
Leave it up to us, but before we get started, we'll need some funds to cover expenses and labor. First, I'll fortify the hull of the ship so you will be able to pass through those stone reefs. Then I will upgrade your engine so you'll be powering through sky rifts in no time. But it will cost you 25,000 gold.
I plan to build you a port and some living quarters first. Let's see. Cha-ching! It'll come to about 75,000 gold. What a bargain.
What? So altogether we need to give you 100,000 gold?
Well, the Delphinus does need some modifications, and we are gonna need more than a couple of caves to call this a base.
Enrique is right. Let's put off our search for the other moon crystals until we get 100,000 gold to pay these, gentlemen. So luckily for us, we actually already have 1,000 gold, so we can just give him the money. I love his little chest bump.
Yippee! Now I can fortify the hull of the Delphinus for you. You'll be going through stone reefs and sky rifts in no time.
So he's paid for. If we check here, we have 77,000 gold. So, pay Ismail as well.
Don't worry, this will be the best investment of your life. I wish this base wasn't so secret. I want everyone to see how great it's going to be. The new hull of the Delphinus will be done by tomorrow morning. Then you'll be able to go after those crystals.
I'm counting on you, Ismail. Vice, I'm so excited. We're going to have our own base, and the Delphinus will be able to go just about anywhere. Oh, I just remembered we were talking about making a new flag, right? If everyone is finished, we can decide on one. I'd forgotten all about that. Alright, Vice, you first. What? Me first? Well, put a lot of thought into this. Don't laugh, people. This is what I drew. Being air pirates and all, I figured we should at least have a skull on the flag. And since most pirates use swords, I figured we should have one of those on the flag too. Hey, that's pretty good! Alright, Aika, you're next. Well, I figured the skull was a little overdone, so I tried to go with something quick and cunning. That's why I drew a cat! I used some gold to show people that we'd sneak up on them and steal their gold before they knew what happened. Aika, that cat looks just like you. Well, I had to give the cat some personality. Do you think I got a little carried away? Do you think I got a little carried away? Way too carried away. Alright, Fina, it's your turn. Well, I felt that skulls were a little too scary, so I wanted to make something happier. The word Delphinus refers to an ancient creature that lived in the seas. I drew one of them to show everyone what our ship was named after. Dolphin with wings. There's no reason to be embarrassed, Fina. I don't think there's ever been an air pirate flag that looked like this. I like it. Well, that's all of them. Vice, you're the captain. Which one would you like? Now, normally when I go through this game, I go with myself. I go with my own flag because it does look the coolest. Aika's flag is always really ugly, in my opinion. I never want to go with it. In my opinion, it's a very girly flag, and I don't want to go with that. But you know what? Fina's flag really is right in the middle, and I always go for my own. Let's be a little bit different. We'll go with Fina's flag. I think I like Fina's flag. It's rather original, and people will remember the name of our ship. Doesn't exactly strike fear into the hearts of anyone, but it shows our good intentions. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. When I first drew it, I thought it might be a little strange. Well then, I'll hang one up in the bridge too. Oh, it's getting late. I'm starting to get hungry too. Hey everyone, dinner is ready! Yay! Great timing! Well, it looks like we're spending the night at our new headquarters, Crescent Isle. Well, the improvements to our ship are almost finished, and pretty soon we'll have an actual base on this island. Yeah, starting tomorrow we should start searching for the remaining moon crystals. Yes, but I hope this time I won't get airsick. You'll have to get over that. Oh, Fina, there's something I wanted to ask you. That Admiral, what was his name? Ramirez? How do you know him? What? Well, when we met him in Nazrad, you seemed to know an awful lot about him. If you don't feel like telling me, it's okay. Don't worry about it. No, I'm sorry. I should have told you about it sooner. I will tell you everything I know about Ramirez. You know that I am a Sylvite, a descendant of the Silver Civilization. Ramirez is a Sylvite as well. What? Ramirez was our best warrior. He can channel the power of the Silver Moon through his blade, making it sharp enough to cut through light. We grew up together. A long time ago, he was one of my friends. He didn't used to be so heartless and cruel. He used to care for me like a little sister. When we heard that the Valuans were trying to reawaken the Gigas, Ramirez volunteered to come down here to stop them. He went on a journey to search for the crystals, alone. Shortly after he started his quest, we lost track of him. We never even dreamed that he would join forces with the Valuan Empire. Those were the people that he was sent here to stop. I don't know why he changed. I hope that the Ramirez I knew isn't gone forever. Admiral Ramirez, not only is he one of Valua's greatest swordsmen, but he is also a master strategist. He used to be Galcian's vice captain, but I don't even think Galcian knows Ramirez's past. Fina, I'm sure we'll find out what happened to Ramirez. What's important now is to keep pushing forward. Don't ever forget about that. Vice. Don't give up, Fina. You aren't alone. We're here with you now. We're here with you now. Yeah, Fina, you're one of our friends now. I've only known you for a short while, but I too consider you my friend. Vice, Aka, Enrique, I just met you. But when I came here, I was all alone. I know I have so many, and now I have so many wonderful friends. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I will do my best. Alright, so tomorrow we continue our search for the rest of the moon crystals. We'll start early. Oh, Enrique, are you sure you can get up on time without a servant to wake you? Hey, I always get up on my own. I don't need any servants. And then we have a nice, friendly laugh. And the day ends. Next time on Skies of Arcadia Legends, we begin our journey for the new for the rest of the moon crystals, I should say. Thanks for watching.